illuminating your path into the ever evolving world of data through inspiring stories, actionable career strategies, and insights from industry professionals right here on the Starlight Podium. What do you feel about the importance of creating such a well crafted project presentation? And what do you think? What are the kind of benefits it brings along with it?
So first of all, I want to say you one thing. One of the expert, I think he's data scientist. He reached out to me.
Mhm.
I think I have done a Telangana Growth Insights project, which is in Power BI, which is based on Power BI. So he reached out to me appreciating my project, but he said one thing that you are doing a great such content. It is so helpful for us. Like so, he was explaining his experience in his organization. So he said that we do things like creating dashboards and presenting it to stakeholders, but we need to think that stakeholders and other persons who to whom we are presenting, they are non-techie. They don't
Hmm.
have much knowledge about the Power BI dashboards and these code and everything. So what we should do is we need to present in such a way that they should be clearly understandable to those stakeholders. And not just presenting clear things, people will feel bored to see those PPTs. So we need to create even appealing so that they will be engaged in seeing those content, so that they won't get much bored about it. So that was such a motivation for me, because from then I used to keep those point focusing. So whenever I create, I used to think from a non-tech person's perspective, and I used to create those things. So that is what I follow. Even right now, I follow. And for aspirants who reach out to me, I say them the same point that we need to think from others' perspective, like non-techies' perspective, and we need to create those things.
Yes, completely agree. I mean, that is a very fair point because even where I work, right, in an where I work, like sometimes we are creating these dashboards for people who do not have too much understanding about Python. They do not know the codes and all
Yes.
that stuff. So they don't have the time to sit and understand all of that. They what they
Yes.
want is like those quick insights, like just maybe a basic understanding of what you have done and your insights and recommendations. So, and yeah, and as simple as you can make it, the better it is for them as well to
Yes.
understand.
Yes.
All right. So, in that respect, like what you did was like very good. And like I can also say, like one another benefit of creating such project presentations, right? From my personal experience, it is like very helpful in interviews as well because, like, if I
Yes.
share one of my experiences, like I also did a data science program from Great Learning, and after that,
Okay.
like in as a part of that program, I did a capstone project as well with a uh few other peers from the program of mine. And when I went for my first ever like actual interview for a data science role, first of all, it was my first ever interview, and I was very nervous. Like anyone who will like ever give
Yeah,
their first
I can
interview,
totally relate to you.
yeah. Okay, it's like nerve wracking. So in that situation, like when I was asked to present my project, right? Fortunately, I had that capstone, that presentation over there as a part of the project. We had to create a documentation, like a presentation.
Yes.
So now I'll not say it was as good as yours. Okay, it was not like a video presentation or that great, but what it helped me to do was in that moment when I was anyways very nervous, that presentation gave me a flow, like to speak in front of the interviewer. So that really helped me a lot. And also for for the interviewer, like he was also able to see, like, refer to something on the screen, right? So it was
Yes.
appealing for him and it was helpful for me.
Yes. Yes. I
So
can totally relate.
like, don't just think about from the point of view of maybe attracting attention of recruiters, but these same project documentations will help you if you're attending interviews as well.
Yes.
And if you put in the practice and get the habit of creating such presentations going down the road in organizations, it's going to be very valuable for you as well.
Yes.
If you found this video helpful, make sure to explore this channel for more such interesting conversations from in-depth interviews conducted on this podcast, and subscribe to stay connected with the latest content.